Oh, da! All right, guys. I just want to say, welcome back to my channel. I'm here. Want to do something new today. But before I get into it, I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate you. Welcome back to Infinite Theories. I'm IT. Building fortunes, futures by revealing prophecies. Let's get into it. So I'm thinking more of the idea and more of the concept of just trying to be positive. Just trying to just find a way to just get through the hard times when times really get mucky, get murky. Because it really be tough out here. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be tough. You could be on top of the road one day and literally the next day feel like you're in quicksand, and then the next day you under the sand. You gotta still find a way to fight. You gotta find a way to get through it, because all you got is you. You need to have faith. You need to believe in yourself. But I could talk about this all day. When you know, you know. Let's see what's out there. The videos, motivation. The battle you tell. I can't read. The battle you tell no one about. To grow, you must suffer. As a man, I believe it's the truest thing ever. But just as a person in general, it's still the truest thing ever.
The amount of suffering that you understand, the amount of pain that you've gone through makes you appreciate the happiness and the beautiful moments with much more intensity.
This whole thing about suffering, yeah, it sucks. Really bad. Really, really bad. But we all live on this side of suffering. On this side. This nice box that's very comfortable, that we know when everything's going to happen. We're in it. It's good. We know how everything.
That's David Goggins, I think, some shit like that. But he be saying some shit.
It's going to turn out. It's those few people who are willing to go on this side of suffering. And once they get through that, ask him how he feels now. His mind, how far he grew. In that short period of time, he grew so much more than the normal person, because he was willing to go outside himself. Because on the other end of suffering is greatness.
We're built. I wonder how many people had to happen to them where you suffer so much that you don't realize how much time has passed. You could be suffering for 2 days, a week, and it feels like it's been a year, 18 months, and you just feel like you've been in purgatory, or you just been in just a loop of consistent suffering, and you feel like you aged so many months, and it really just been hours or days. But probably just me. If you feel the same way, comment, let me know.
Built to walk uphill, and when you reach the pinnacle of the hill, you want to stop and appreciate the vision, but the next thing you want is a higher hill in the distance, because it's the uphill climb that it's from the uphill climb that we derive our value. And I mean this technically. So almost all the positive emotion we feel, that's experienced in relationship to a goal. And so in some sense, you want a goal that you can never attain. right? So you can always move closer to the goal that recedes as you move towards it. You think, well, that's frustrating. It's like Sisyphus pushing the rock uphill. But it's not, because as you pursue that goal, you put yourself together and your life does get better and richer and more abundant. You want them to be above everything you're doing so you can continually move towards something that's more sublime and better. That's what you are. You're here to live, not to sleep.
Because you wouldn't.
That's tough. You always trying to climb the next ladder. Always trying to push the next threshold. When do you get to actually enjoy life?
Prayed like you pray had you not been hurt. You wouldn't love like you love had you not been hurt, because you know what it's like to hate somebody. So you refuse to go down that path.
Feelings has nothing to do with it. This is my dream. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do the things that I don't feel like doing. I'm going to do the things I don't want to do. I'm going to do the things that don't come easy to me, that do not come natural to me. I'm going to get up and do it. You can't live your life on feelings. You cannot let your feelings dictate what you are or are not going to do.
Your feelings are irrelevant, especially as a man. You cannot feel like going to work today. You cannot feel like going to work tomorrow. You cannot allow your feelings to dictate what you are going to do. This young man said it. Young man can't say any better than he just said it.
Dictate what you are, your life on feelings. You cannot let your feelings dictate what you are or are not going to do today.
You don't get that fire inside to make it happen out there. And so you go to the fire in here. Leaving it all here, expecting it all out there. That's how it works. When you leave it all here, guys, you then have the right to expect it all out there. It doesn't work the other way around. You can't half-ass it here and expect anything but a half-ass life out there.
You know, it doesn't get easy, my friend. Running 12 plus miles a day, doing 800 plus push-ups a day, lifting weights every single day, working 2 jobs, working out of my...
To this day. I don't know. I just had to do it.
My comfort zone at the club, but it's worth it. Because if you think it's about fitness, you're wrong. If you think it's about the money, you're wrong. Because it all goes back to one point. One important point, my friend. I'm in it for the mentality. The mentality to keep going, no matter what happens.
Nothing should be easy. If it's easy, it's not going to be worth doing. So many people love to have the opportunity to find the easy way out and celebrate something that they never really worked hard to get. It gives you an opportunity to appreciate the challenges more, the letdowns, the failures. It gives you more ammunition, so when you do eventually get to where you want to be, just in case that moment comes and you get knocked back down, you understand what it feels like, and you know you're not going to stay down for very long because you know what that ground feels like.
This life is relentless. You put
This life is relentless, and yeah, hitting rock bottom, you know what that ground feels like. But you gotta always get back up. You gotta always get back up.
Understand what it feels like, and you know you're not going to stay down for very long because you know what that ground feels like.
This life is relentless. You better keep coming back from all your failures, all your doubts, all your shit. You better keep fighting, keep getting up. Never lay down for shit. That's one thing we should all agree on. If you've been broken once, you know how that feels. That means try and break me again. One thing in life, Suffering has no expiration date. It don't give a if you're black, white, poor, rich, where you come from, how you were raised. It will keep coming after you. Stay hard.
It hurts.
Stay hard. Pause. But he got a point.
When we lifting these weights and we're trying to accomplish a goal, it hurts. It's painful. It's daunting. It's cumbersome. I don't want to do it. I'm sweating. I'm bleeding. I'm crying. I'm suffering. But after I've suffered, there is a reward. So
There's always a reward. There's always a reward. Always. All right, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like going out there completing something, getting something done. Tired of being rock bottom, tired of being suffering, tired of not being who I think I should be. If you feel the same, don't ever let life keep you down. Have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, trust yourself. You are you for a reason. If you guys like these type of videos, let me know. I'll make some more, make part 2, part 3. But just take it one day at a time. Oh, die! Infinite Theories out.